Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Deus Vault. Um, it's been a while. We shockingly managed to get a session in near Christmas. But at least as near Christmas I was expecting. Today we have Bailey as Oberon.
Hello.
We have Dylan as Zois.
Hello.
If you didn't just figure that for a second. And we have Milkshake as Abraham.
Hey, you guys.
Abraham apparently has had a difference in a character change.
Turn into Uber.
God.
Yuba has now taken the stage.
He's hit Goliath ability.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
God.
split personality. It's got
So-
PPP.
Last session. Please stop yawning. Sorry. Last session, the party woke up from their drunken mishaps after challenging the local bar as they had a brew which played some weird effects on them. Changing Abraham into a water elemental, giving Oberon mandibles on his face, millions of them, which he keeps scratching his hands on, and giving Zoe's the ability to be very drunk. No, to be very ugly. That's what it was.
Nothing changed.
Also, Abraham had the worst hangover he's ever going to have in his life. Which is another effect of his. So, the party woke up from that and went to have a nice rest, in which it was promptly banging on the door, demanding some questions. It seems the tiefling they had previously got into a scuffle around a book where a whole situation had occurred, regarding the ownership of the book with another person of the town. The guards gave them some questioning just because while they had an alibi, they just wanted to see if there was anything known about these people, and they knew that the party had interacted with them. The party then made their way over to the police station the next morning, Abraham losing his elemental form, and were able to investigate the body, finding some weird piercings through their body, seeming like multiple stab wounds occurred at once from the blood analysis. The party then went to go see the crime scene, finding a piece of paper, seemingly a code of some sorts, and using a page found at the crime scene, they were able to crack the code. That reminds me, does everyone have the book?
I don't think so.
I don't have it.
It was sent on WhatsApp. I can send it in the better place.
Then there's no chance I have it. Was that sent on WhatsApp 4 weeks ago?
Yes.
Let's go!
I definitely have that.
In that case, I can send. Actually, yeah, I could send it in Discord. We'll just do that now.
Have you come up with the code we need?
It's a very good question. I'll leave that to the end. There is the PDF. There are spelling mistakes in this. I'm not going to deny it. It's not my fault. That's because this has been generated. And I have done my least amount of it because there's 45 pages and I genuinely cannot be asked to look for them all. It is all trash as well. Okay. But yes, they found a code. They were also able to find.
Enjoy that the pages aren't on pages.
This is me spending 4 hours copying from ChatGPT on the way from that onto the thing because I could, in theory, have the 2 screens open, and it was easier. You'd think I'd do it on my computer, but I could be asked to set up. So yeah, going back, they were also able to find 3 sets of footprints. One belonged to a tiefling and their pair, and the person that they were walking around with. Seemingly a set of footprints that have found its way to the the crime scene, and were leaving a blood trail while running off. And another set of footprints that very hidden. It was very hard to find, but Zoy's was able to spot it. Of a heavily armored man. Seemingly strange that he was obviously leaving quite light footprints as well. Who seemed to be walking towards the inner land. Following the blood prints and also sending a message to the person who was wanting to buy the book and caused a lot of the hassle before. They discovered he was alive but very injured, in which he revealed he was down in a cave along the coast, and that's all he revealed at the time. As they travelled along, they were able to find his chest, which contained his books, seemingly missing 2 books from the case, one being the Volume 3, also being Volume 2. And as they found him, and with some basic healing on the individual, he revealed that he still had the 3rd volume, which had the page ripped out of it, and had basically thrown it to the Volume 2 to distract them. This is where we stand. You guys are still in this cave. You're still along the coast. You're still in. I mean, he's been healed, but
He's scared shitless.
scared shitless. But he also has some injuries. Like, for example, as I said, his foot, it looks broken. Like, looks kind of splintered from something.
Oh yeah, didn't I picked him up and put him on my back, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
But it still hurts.
Oh yeah, of course it does. I'm not saying that.
And this individual does not look like he's got much pain tolerance.
Oh, dungeon keeper.
Thank you.
What?
My dad. You're on a stream.
Stop playing.
Oi, dungeon keeper.
Oh, well, do you know what I'll do is I'll put my hand near the guy's foot and I'll do cure wounds at level 1.
I would before you use a spell slot. That won't make any fixing. It will require, I imagine, probably like lesser restoration at the stage he's at. It's more like he has a break.
Oh, well, okay. At level 2, he's gonna Abraham will cast lesser restoration. I'll put his hand on his ankle and say, "Here you go, child," and just cast lesser restoration at level 2.
I don't think we've actually seen lesser restoration for a wound like that, have we?
No, we haven't yet.
We've seen diseases, of course,
Mhm.
but yeah, you'd see like the bones knit together. It looks a bit weird for the second, but in theory, he could walk on this now.
Well, we're still gonna keep him alright so he doesn't go anywhere.
Look at temperaturing toddler.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's already caused enough issues at the moment, so Abraham's not going to let him just go on his own. Plus, he's still well. He's better. He's still not fully better either. Well, it sounds like it's time to get this chap back to town and investigate the big guy, should we say?
Before then, while this is going on, I'm looking at the book code and I'm looking at the book.
Is it that the pages are slightly off and it's not enough? Or are you just reading through the book? Is what you're saying?
No, I'd like the book code so I can work out what we're doing.
Sure. So I was saying, just for sake of this, the code that you get seems to be just kind of a random bit of text. Like, it's not as though it's important without context. I'll be honest, that more was just a code just to reveal there were codes being sent around. It is not important to the investigation for now. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't expecting the silence from that. But yes. What? So obviously you've got the individual, you've got the book as well. What is it that you guys are wanting to do at the second? You're not hearing any noises from anything, or outside the cave or anything like that at the second?
Do we just want to drop off Matey Boy?
I think the best is going to be taking him back into town and taking him to the police station and allowing them to talk to him further. And also get him some more medical care. While I've fixed his ankle, he's not particularly in the best condition. I just hope he doesn't wet himself on my back. Yes.
Oh, what's this dripping down the nape of my neck?
Smells delicious.
I see Zoe's getting closer. No. Oh. Yeah, I think it's going to be best while Oberon is engrossed in the book to start waking our way back to town and possibly picking up the suitcase on the way back.
Okay. I'd say that you would probably have difficulty carrying both. I mean, it's a heavy.
Well, yeah, I'm not
bookcase.
going to carry both. I'm suggesting like I've got a guy on my back.
Oh no, I fundamentally appreciate that. I just wanted to say. It's not as though the bookcase is just going to be hard to carry for anyone. Like, probably anyone just grab it. Just, I imagine with, all your shit on.
Yeah, it's a bit heavy.
So yeah, well, before we leave, I guess I'll realise what's going on with the book. I'll pop it in bag of holding, and I'm going to cast Arcane Lock on my bag of holding.
Okay.
There is now a password for it that I alone know.
Can I know?
One day.
Wow.
So, in that case, you guys are able to make your way back in town, and as you kind of get in, I imagine there's levels of you see that the town is more waking up, and you see there is a bit more paranoia around. You see the guards are hurrying back and forth. They seem to be trying to calm down the town, and it's gotten to a stage where I imagine some of the guards probably noticing you and noticing you carry this person along.
Yeah.
And start probably coming over to you. Is the individual okay? Has there been another attack?
This seems to be one of the people from the attack. We're currently taking him back to the police station where he can be spoke to and given some more medical attention.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise there was any survivors. That's good to know. We probably should get the investigator in. Do we have a talk? You said you said you were bringing him back to the station, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Dylan,
Hello.
your microphone seems to be going, hey.
Giving us a little hiss.
It was just letting us know it's easy.
The rains, they
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tired today. Okay. Just doing something in the background. Sorry about that. Yes, the guard will say, "Oh, I'll present an escort." Is there anything else we need to know? All the information would be useless, I guess, to be honest.
I don't think there is actually anything that we haven't already told them. Fairly sure we told them about the code before we left.
Okay.
We did, yeah. I'd say the only thing that's different is so far we have a survivor. And can you make sure the investigator keeps his jaw locks on?
In fact, no, there is one thing we know for certain now is that the tiefling woman, or the woman that was with the tiefling, was taken by the other set footprints guy.
Yes.
You do know that.
Were you a quick question, Bailey? Were you saying that to the guards or not?
Yes.
You was okay.
Yes.
You kind of see the guard's eye. I wish it was like a normal murder.
I wish this was like a normal murder.
I just looked at the guard. I said, I wish at some point we'll just have a fetch quest where we take something and deliver it somewhere and get paid. But alas,
Payment would be good.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
but alas, payment always eludes us.
Well,
The guard's like, jeez.
Say again, Luca.
The guards. So we do a consultants fee. I'm surprised. I mean, the detective gets one every time he does a case. He's not officially with the guards.
It's more that we'll find a way to not get paid.
I just raised my hand to Aubrey and there we go.
In that case, it's Sorry, I'm looking for a word. Yes. In that case, sad to hear. But hopefully we can pay you for. I mean, you've done a good service so far. And to be fair, I mean, even just this, it's probably helped us get onto the track trying to find the killer. Yeah, go back to the station. As I said, I think the investigator should be there if you want to have a talk with him. I think he's pulled up some new leads as well.
Sounds good. Do we want to take this land to the station as well, or is it like a doctor's we want to take him to? What's the deal there?
Take him to the station. I'll contact the doctor in town. She'll. Did I give her a name? I'm pretty fucking blanked on that. I don't know what her personality was like.
Her personality was quite cool because she helped us and gave us the tablets.
And I'm terrible with names, so I really should be better with those. Well, go back to town. Well, call the doctor in. I mean, it doesn't look like his wounds are too serious. It doesn't look like he's going to bleed out, so I imagine just probably get some rest and we'll get some food into him.
I mean, I'm less concerned about him bleeding out. I'm more concerned about the guy coming back and trying to get
Finishing
what
the
he wanted.
job.
That's obviously a concern, but to be fair, the safest place is the guardhouse for that anyway.
Sure.
Otherwise, if he can beat us, well,
Yeah.
There's not much else we could do. Somewhat depressing reality of things. He kind of
I love how
down.
confident these guards are in their
That
own
fills me with
ability.
confidence. To the guy.
Yeah. The guards are like, yeah, no, we can't help you. It's like, oh, okay.
We can help you until we can't. Oh.
I think it's more a scenario of it's very much realization that these guards are very much just still basic level people, and they've seen some horrible shit come through these docks.
Yeah.
Are they basically volunteers?
Close. Yeah, I mean, they get some pay.
They don't get pension though.
No.
Nothing like that.
They have
No
dental,
fun
though.
stuff. Oh, that's quite
Just-
good.
But just dental. No medical, just dental.
When you say
Only
dental, you mean they
dental.
just get their teeth ripped out and replaced with wooden ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, no, nothing can go wrong now.
Oh,
The
there is
big
one thing they
five.
do get sometimes, and that's because they borrow it from the pirates, the peg legs.
Our
They get second-hand peg legs.
Peg legs.
That's fun.
But aren't some of them cursed with the ghosts of a pirate's past?
Those are the guards we don't talk about. They get the weird personalities. You know when you have like the edgy police officer in like TV movies and such.
Yeah.
That's what happened to those guards. I want to investigate this, but I am cursed by a siren's call.
And then occasionally they just go yarg as well.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. From the sounds of it, you make your way to the guardhouse.
Yes.
Just quickly, what volume was the book that the kid had?
The kid had on him volume 3.
Okay.
The one that is now missing is volume 2.
Yes. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had it written down right.
Because volume
course.
2 was the one of lesser importance.
By the way, as I probably haven't mentioned this, probably should mention it to everyone because it didn't have a name previously. There are names on these books. Give me a second, let me just get them up. I hate that this is the most amount of prep I've done is these fucking books.
That's good. Shows you care.
Because I really prioritise the wrong things. So, the book the book
God.
title, as you can see, is Epic of Elodria, Path to Legends. The third book is Epic of Elodria, Valor's Heart. The fourth one is Epic of Elodria, Crown of Destiny. And the last one is Epic of Elodria, Whispers in Darkness. Obviously, you don't have a second. Epic of Elodria, Whispers in Darkness.
How are you spelling Valors?
Balor. Apostrophe S.
Like Valor, not as in a name. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because the Valor of the Knight of I can't remember what his fucking name is.
Valors of the Night of that guy.
Sir Cedric.
My boy! That's my boy!
Sir Cedric.
Okay, that's a little Harry Potter joke for you.
That was
right.
that was beautiful.
It's here.
It's a very different story, which gets very weird during the story.
Do they be fucking in this book? When I was scrolling through that book, am I going to get banned from Twitch? Because I didn't actually read it.
No, there's no fucking.
It's alright, you're
No
allowed
fucking
autistic
that we
nudity,
know
right?
of.
True. Just get a bit of homoerotic at one stage, which it was a very weird one to follow, but
Could someone start reading the book to me?
read it yourself. We're not doing that on stream.
No, please. Also,
Yeah,
want
I
to read it
want
in
a
a very
Luca reading of
seductive
this book.
voice.
Can you do an audiobook?
I would pay money to have you make this into an audiobook.
We'll discuss that later then.
Excellent.
I don't think I want my fucking voices out for a small amount of money.
Well, it's an AI generated book. Can you get AI to read it?
Probably.
Ooh.
I'll do it as a Twitch.
Get like Joe Biden to read it.
We'll make it a charity goal for next charity stream.
Anyway, before we get too sidetracked,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
We never get sidetracked in this game. But yes, those are the titles of the books. Hopefully the PDF should have that as a name. I think it does. So, continuing forth. You are invited cordially. No, sorry, I keep getting very distracted. You guys head towards the guardhouse, and as you get there, you see that the investigator has got there first. This investigator, very much as described before, human male, dark hair. He's got a kind of face mask on his face. It seems to have multiple padlocks that lock to it. He also seems to have these like kind of chain mittens in a way over his hands.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Did we decide if he was a werewolf?
I'm putting money on it.
Yeah. Abraham will put a shilling on it.
Yeah, Zoy's is gonna slide up to Abraham and be
One
like,
electrum piece.
Yeah.
1 gold says that he's a werewolf.
You do see
Hey,
him. He's kind of
okay.
standing over a alchemy kit. The second.
Abraham kind of looks at us. You have gold?
No, but that's not the point.
He
So
seems-
he's
he seems-
not allowed to carry gold.
there's a lot of things Zoy's isn't allowed to do.
He's not allowed to carry sharp objects.
Nope.
Or
Oh,
skeletons.
last time I ran with scissors.
Recently, he does now have a +1 dagger, which literally, in theory, could
The
kill any
sharpest
peasant.
object.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You just see me doing that 5-finger filler game where he just stabs it over his hand a few times.
Oh god. Roll dexterity.
Yeah, alright, got it.
Imagine doing fucking 5 fingers.
I got a
One
7.
dagger.
I got 9. I chop off my fingers.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
How many fingers did
I think you've misunderstood how you do this game.
No, I'm winning.
Next thing you know, the Spider Queen just like webs just form on his hand and his fingers just reattach.
I'm like, damn it.
So, you do see him some kind of muttering to himself in somewhat confusion. As he seems to be testing some materials.
Cool. Is Bossman around?
Yep, he would be in kind of the back rooms, basically just sitting by his desk.
Cool. I imagine we'll go there.
Ah, hello. I hear that your investigation is actually going well. I probably shouldn't say that with so much shock, but c'est la vie.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I mean, look, we you said no one survived this, when we found out could be more survivors. Pointing to the person on his back.
Oh. The boy involved in the transaction. Is he a suspect then? We're still trying to confirm that.
No.
But,
Well, he's a suspect of being an ass. In fact, that's a fact. There's not a suspicion.
Correct.
No, there
No,
was,
but
there was,
we
there
have-
was
we
a
have
third
many
party
suspects
that,
like that on this island.
took the other person, the tiefling's
Right.
friend, and ran inland. They were
Okay.
clearly sneaky and well trained and armored.
Yes,
Hmm.
very armored.
that we're getting information for the investigator. He's found something in that regard. Well, more likely, he found something about his weapon. It's strange. Like, he was describing it to me. I didn't understand how the fuck that was working. So, yeah. Again, this is kind of above our pay grade. I'm not used to this kind of stuff.
Speaking of pay grades,
Yes.
I haven't been paid
one
yet.
of your guards said there was a consultancy fee.
Indeed, I thought it was strange you guys didn't negotiate that.
We're not used to getting paid. We're
Wait,
used
is he
to-
saying it's our fault?
Okay, for the information you're giving us, we can give you about 50 gold. If you were to crack the case or bring in the suspect that did it, it'll be an extra 100.
Auron's eyes just like turn into dollar signs. Guys, we're gonna catch this
Yes.
motherfucker.
Abraham's immediately thinking, how many people could I help with some money?
Oh man, so is he giving us 50 gold now?
Yeah.
Sweet,
Oh, like an upfront. Okay.
sweet. Into the bag. Guys, we're fucking rich. This is the
Beyond
most
our
money
wildest
we've ever had at a
dreams.
single time in the game.
I think we should just leave now. I don't care about this going. We got money.
Fingers crossed we don't get stabbed by any people that steal money.
Again,
Rather luckily, the dock authorities don't actually, obviously they chase us up for any other crimes aside from murder, so we have a large budget for murders when they come through. He kind of shrugs, kind of matter-of-factly.
Abraham
One of
immediately,
those things.
But, yes.
You're laughing on stream.
Obviously, we have tools here available if you're needing them. I'm not sure what tools you guys need because it seems like you've got stuff under wraps, but maybe you need some stuff.
what tools do you have that we could possibly use?
We have the basic weapons in the back. Maybe if you're going to fight him, we prefer to keep him alive if we can. Obviously, trying to get the trial done. But we always know that necessarily dead or alive is two different conditions. I'll say that if you already bring him alive, probably could bring in another 50 gold for you guys.
Do you happen to have any handcuffs or chains then?
Handcuffs we have, chains we both also have. You can grab those. Those are easy. They probably give you one set of handcuffs. No, probably give you two sets, I imagine. And chains, probably about 30 feet of them. It will teach you how to unlink them easily. Like they've got certain links on them.
Yeah.
Which will probably break them up into links of 10 if you wanted to break them all down.
Okay.
As in 10 feet, sorry. I probably should state that. Not just 10 links. That'd be a pretty shit chain.
Yeah, damn it, we've not got any fucking handcuffs on fucking DDB. I'll make some later.
But you can just make a custom note. I mean, that's the old famous way of doing stuff.
Yeah.
But yes. We also have some healing potions as well. I can provide 2 per investigation.
Okay.
Sure.
I think I kind of look at the group and like, well, I've got healing down for the majority of the part. I think it would be a good idea for Zois to have one.
I think Zois takes both. I've got my special brew and my healing spells.
Yes.
The Mark II basic healing potions. They don't do anything special. They do. Is it 1d4 plus 4 for basics?
Yes.
Anything else will probably have to be custom ordered. I imagine we probably can get you at our guard's discount if you want to get anything particular. But as I say, you probably have to pay some upfront money towards that. We're only able to give out certain things. I'm sorry for this.
I think we're all right for stuff, really.
Abraham's quite happy just for the fact we've got healing potions.
In that case, perfect.
We did armor and stuff last time, didn't we? So I think we're good.
Awesome.
Anybody
all
want to
of-
draw this card? Hmm?
Yeah, sure. God just gets annihilated. Fucking the smoking gun from like Chekhov's gun. That's it. That's what word I'm looking for. That fucking guard, isn't it?
Yeah, that one's in my
Yeah.
back pocket for the next time we get almost TPK'd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can anyone think of anything they want?
Well, I've got a
Pretty
chain to
good.
tie the guy up. I've also got handcuffs to tie him up, his hands up,
I've got plenty of rope.
so we can drag him along.
More than enough rope, in fact.
There's nothing that Abraham can think of. In fact, have they got any water skins we could take?
Like basically, yes. I think we've got two. I mean, one of them is Doug's, but I'm sure Doug won't mind.
Yeah, I'll quite happily take the 2 water skins.
You gotta look. You see, like one of the investigators, one at the back scene, probably more looking like kind of a ginger cat. If I was to describe him, look a bit sad as you take his, but
Oh no! I'm not taking the. I'm not taking the cat's one. I'm not taking the cat's one. I didn't know it was the cat's. I forgot. No.
you probably look at it. No. Take it.
It's fine.
No. I pour that. I go to the cat's bowl, pour some
I
water.
don't want
and
it.
water
He
skin
walks out.
No. Abraham takes mental damage.
Have mental
I
breakdown.
like the assumption that the humanoid cat man has a bowl to drink out.
It's completely normal. What do you mean?
He has a water skin, but he pours it into a bowl.
Yes.
It's just one of them things that you just can't quite kick.
He didn't travel with that Jamar for long enough, you know. She actually poured that out every time she was actually resting.
She had a water skin
Oh
of
my
milk.
God.
Oh. Fucking beautiful. Anyway, yeah.
Going on to just other topics.
Yeah, let's move it on.
So yeah. Is there anything else you guys would like to do here?
Well, do you have any main suspects for who this fella could be?
We know, as you say, he's a heavily armored individual. He's no one from this island. The armor that is described is strange. It seems to be mixed in with other substances, from what we can gather. Not sure. We're still trying to identify those. Sorry. We're still trying to identify the substance. It's strange. It seems to be a form of steel. That warped. He told me, like, as in it became like 1,000 spears for a second.
Is this the thing that caused all the wounds?
What was the list of spells we were looking at?
Oh
yeah.
shit! Wait, hold on, I had one. Oh no, did I? Oh yeah, sword burst. Was that one? No.
I honestly can't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think I had any.
I think one of them was Earth Spike, but I'm
Yeah, I
guessing
suppose
it's
one
not
was
that
one was Earthspike. It was the thorns and that, which we determined it wasn't going to be.
Oh, well. For now, I suppose we go and confer with totally not a werewolf guy.
Yes.
Definitely not a werewolf.
He's certainly not a werewolf.
He's just a very naughty boy. And likes to bite
Exactly.
things.
That's a very naughty boy.
He goes om nom nom.
He really fucking does. Look at him.
Anyway, we get jumped again.
There's been a very strong homoerotic feel for this session.
Is that the vibe you're getting?
Is that the vibe?
yeah.
That's the vibe you're getting. Okay.
Okay.
Very different vibe to the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we found out by the episode now.
The homoerotic vibe.
Homoerotic energy.
To be fair, that's why I turn up.
And now we all start kissing.
Again.
Oh, Oh.
roleplay turns into a proper roleplay.
I'm not sure there's an ERP tag on Twitch.
Okay, without sounding dumb, what's ERP?
Erotic roleplay.
Okay, perfect. Say less, I meant.
Poor innocent child.
Clearly
Oh.
hasn't played Final Fantasy 14.
Nope.
Right, let's go speak to the spooky cage man.
And participate in erotic roleplay.
And I'll find out how to undo his lock.
So, you head over, and he seems to be muttering to himself. He's not taking any notice of you. He's very much focusing on, and he seems to have about 3 vials to his right, seemingly of different kind of materials.
Quite a lot of vials.
Say again?
Huh?
What did you say?
I just said it's quite a lot of vials.
Right.
Um,
Oh, sorry. Go for it.
I would like to because it did look normal apart from the muzzle.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and the hands. Obviously gone. It looks just a normal human.
Could I just like, I want to like from a distance. I want to like.
Oh, he's got nice clothes on. I should say
Yeah.
that. Sorry, he's got like
I just-
suspenders and such.
Yeah, I just want to like look at the vials, which are the 3 vials, which are next to him, like from a distance.
Seeming like some of them are halfway through experiments. Some of them seem to be like chips of wood from the boardwalk.
Hmm.
One of them was like bright purple for some reason.
Nice.
Yeah, Abraham doesn't really know. Abraham's like, what the fuck? Abraham's still got the guy on his back, hasn't he?
Just carrying him around.
And you're logically just lugging this guy around. I mean, if you want to drop him off, probably someone would take them to Excel for now.
Well, I would have thought I'd drop him off to the investigator first because he probably was gonna have some questions for him.
Can we not keep him as a pet?
No.
Abraham just keeps him on his back forever.
No, we've
No,
already-
please, put me
we've
down.
We've already got one in the group.
What's that?
That's the reason we keep you around.
Oh no, not Zoys.
Who's that undead little spidey thing?
we call you emergency rations.
Wow.
Uh,
That is a new low for this group.
I just got to cure wounds every time I eat because you're a bit rotten.
Oh, it just occurred to me. I can do my advent calendar today.
Oh, you dice one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's a bit late.
It's 10:45.
No, I mean for the advent calendar. She's starting a bit late.
Well, we already started. It's 17 I'm doing. But nevertheless, it was a little D8 with double tracks on it.
Anyway.
Didn't you off?
Yes.
I imagine you probably, as I say, you probably dropped off the guy with the investigator.
Okay. Yes, I dropped the guy off the investigator and kind of go up to him. Say, trying to introduce himself. Hold my hand out to him warily.
I mean, you hold your hand up to him, he doesn't see you. I imagine it's a very awkward moment where you just like, hi. He's just focusing on his kit.
I give him a light tap on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Hello, I believe you are the investigator?
He kind of looks, I imagine, do you still have your hand out at this stage?
Yes.
He kind of looks at his like mittened hands. Sorry, mate, not happening.
I put my hand away. I say, we're We've been assisted so far with the investigation, and this is one of the survivors.
Right. Yes, your footprints 5, 6, and 7, right?
Yeah, that's what I referred to myself as. Footprint 7. That's the one.
That's who I am.
That's
I don't want to
me.
be called anything else.
Indeed, salt encrusted. Could we please be a bit more careful when walking on crime scenes? But yes, you said you had someone.
I kind of like slowly help the guy off from my back.
I can't believe we're just carrying this guy around still.
Abraham,
Probably.
big drunk man.
Probably stepped a bit closer. Well, a main suspect down, I suppose. You were attacked, yes? I imagine there was probably a bit of banter back and forth where the guys describe, where you got the kid kind of in
Yeah.
pain and he's trying to like deal with this kind of confrontational detective.
Yeah. But at least he
Uh,
didn't have a broken foot.
Well, it may make it harder if he walks away, I suppose, for me on investigation. But I suppose it's a good thing.
Abraham doesn't know how to take that.
So, do you actually have any useful bit of information, or are you just kind of here and suffering? I imagine the kid is like, no. Good, right. Go to your cell and just stay there for then. Turns to like you three as the kid is like basically pulled off by the guard. Do you have any information?
No. I don't.
After seeing that reaction, Abraham's quite kind of like fucking pissed off at him.
We just carried that man around.
He seems like an ignorant twat.
No information from you two? Oh, okay. I've got to get back to this negotiation. There's a steel I'm trying to test, and it's weird. Don't know why.
Any way we can assist?
Weird how.
It's got something in it. I mean, if you want to take a look, I can't imagine you'll see anything.
What do my elf eyes see?
This has been done with an alchemist here, so give me a. What would be best for in chemistry? And probably, I don't know. What do we normally roll for your chemistry checks and such?
Alchemist, it depends what we're doing, right? Be one
Yeah.
of them. I mean, I'd imagine it'd be intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm obviously proficient, so I have a +7 to this. Watch me roll real bad. Hell yeah, it's 19.
Right. And first, you see what it means. Obviously, you're pretty good with these kind of chemicals. And you see what it means. There is, I mean, it's steel, evidently, from what you can tell. And he's obviously done he's done the basic stands of it. It's got a chemical kind of cooked into the steel. Right, it looks like this has been an additive, and I imagine you'd be able to like test out with some of the kind of stuff from it. It looks like it's blood, from what you can gather, mostly. Like, it looks like blood's been mixed into the steel. You suspect some other kind of organic elements as well.
I don't think blood's super uncommon, would it be?
Well, one for the Titan definitely would be. It's not kind of, I imagine, probably in this world, not very common to mix blood into steel.
Okay, but there's something like other organic matter in there as well.
Yes,
Nice.
there's a lot more trace elements of those.
As always, this one might actually be up your alley. There's
Hello.
blood and organic matter mixed in with this steel.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know, you used to be a necromancer. You tell me.
Right, Zoy's is going to, without letting anyone know, just bullshit it. And he's going to put his hands over Steel, and he's going to close his eyes and mutter some words. And he's going to pretend that he knows what's going on.
Alright. Tell me what you're gonna fucking say during after that.
Right, I'm just going to go. The words I mutter are jibby jabbity, wibbly wabbly. Tell me what's going on. And then he's just going to turn to the guys and go, I did it because the sun.
Zois, if you don't know, you can just say you don't know.
Oh, thank God for that! he's just gonna go back to the corner where he was stood.
Can Abraham go have a look at it, see if he'd have any idea?
Sure. I'm just trying to think of what are you looking for in particular? Sorry,
Abraham's trying to think of why blood would be mixed into the. I think he's trying to think of, is there anything that he's seen in religious texts? Is there anything he's seen when?
Oh, okay. Give me a religious check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, make that straight because obviously you are hard.
Yeah, because I've not got advantage. I was just about to say. Would you like me to roll IRL dice or roll it on the thing?
I do not care. Just tell me what the result is.
While Abraham's doing that, can I just pull Zois aside? Zois, more men, do you know of any spells that would be able to make the blood or organic matter into spikes? Have a little think.
Okay, so that is 11 plus 5, so that's 16.
You know of one particular organization that famously melts down stuff into bodies down into steel. The Templars.
What is it?
Oh, goody!
You just see Abraham like kind of like looking at this, and then you could just see him like go very pale.
Yeah,
And
I know that look.
and you just see and you just like hear him say like in a very shaky voice, and like in a very shaky voice, Templars.
Ron drops to his knees. No!
I imagine the detective Templars.
Some of the biggest assholes you'll ever meet.
I'm well aware. I've had interactions with them in the past. Why the fuck are they here?
Oh, does that mean I almost got turned into one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
What a load of horrible experiences.
The Templars hold the sins of the criminals as weapons.
Have you sinned a lot?
Mate, these Templars are fucking dumbasses.
As he lives and breathes.
That's all he does.
All my
Just
homies
sin,
hate
sin, sin.
Templars.
His existence is sin to the Templars.
Who wants to go on a Templar hunt?
Yay!
You ask what the Templars are doing here? Well, I have an idea and I don't like it.
That was the most evil laugh I've ever heard Luca do.
Yeah.
As I sort of say this, I like subtly gesture at my face to the other two.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually see Abraham visibly hyperventilating at this, because this is not what he wanted at this moment in time.
Can't we just have 5 minutes? 5 minutes.
That's all I ask.
God.
Especially
It's
with
like
his.
the fucking Shrek scene. It's like 5 minutes. He's not up.
Yeah, Abraham's not happy about this in the slightest. The sheer fact of the conflict of faith he's having currently. Abraham just like turns to the group and just like, uh, we're going to have to deal with this, aren't we?
Well, regardless of what he's actually after, he has kidnapped someone. I say he, they have kidnapped someone. We don't know.
So we have to deal with it.
But I lost their tracks when they went inland. So, who knows? You got to look at the investigator. You have any idea where they've potentially gone?
The swamps, I think.
Oh,
I'm gonna motion
joy.
to one of the fires.
Sounds like a happy place.
Don't know why they do it there. I mean, I know there's some magma vents around the area.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
God.
sacrificing.
Ritual by fire. That sounds like something they'd do.
That was right up their street.
Can I just ask a question? Can Abraham think of why you'd want the magnum ducts? Going back to thinking.
No.
Has always met the Templars.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
You were involved in the capital.
Okay.
Remember when I got kidnapped and arrested and almost poured metal on me?
And I got almost.
I don't,
indoctrinated.
but that doesn't say a lot because I don't remember much anyway.
You broke into the building to try saving Auburn. You also met Sable, Bailey's other character.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
No, I do.
He
Yeah,
saved
you and
weren't
Erilyn killed a guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A town crier.
You guys make it sound like it was a bad thing.
Very much wasn't a bad thing.
No, it's fine.
They tried to indoctrinate me.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great, to be fair.
Also where we met Garrick.
Yes.
Uh,
Wait, who's Garrick? I don't remember a Garrick. Oh yes.
He's here somewhere.
Yes.
Gonna go in town.
He's vibing.
Yeah.
Just like,
He's enjoying being away from the party, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Well,
on
he's
an
going to love
island
it
in the
even more
sun.
when I bring up what I'm about to bring up. Remember the last time a hole in the ground was mentioned, boys? Fire spiders, I'm telling you. Fire spiders.
you see the Thousand Stir meme that you see finger like flashback? That's what's currently happened to Abraham.
It's fine, lad. It's scorpions this time.
Oh, brilliant. That was like fucking Divinity 2 magma slugs.
Oh god.
Oh, what in the cave? Yeah, I hate those.
Oh yeah, Abraham like just like another shiver and was like, "Oh God, so we're gonna have to go to the swamps."
Oh, man. Is the time of day accurate on the map?
Let me just double check.
10 a.m.
Would have been. Well, no, it'd be probably closer because obviously you travel back from
Yeah.
the beach. Sorry,
That's fine.
it would be 11.
How far are these swamps, good sir?
I'd say good 2 hours traveling. And it has to be by foot. Those swamps are. I mean, one, we don't really have horse-drawn animals in this thing. I miss my horse. But yeah, 2 hours.
What happened to your horse?
It met with a sad fate. Investigations inland are sometimes violent.
I think he ate his horse.
Why would I not be surprised?
Yeah.
What time of day is it currently? If we look
11.
up and down, 11 at night or 11 in the morning.
Morning.
I kind of like. Well, I'm saying I'd prefer not to travel somewhere where we've never been at night. Well, get there at night. I think it might be best to rest and then travel in the morning, but we could lose the perpetrator.
Well, this place is tropical, right? What sort of time does it get dark?
Rebound 8ish?
Should be alright.
Probably, yeah. I mean, you'd probably have about 7 hours of light when you get there if you were to travel now.
I agree, I would also like to rest before we go. However, there is a good chance that a foul fate meets the person that has been taken. There's more chance of that happening, and he might just book it.
Yeah. I say maybe the best that we just head now and
I wink as I say book it. But I do it with the eye that's covered, so no one sees it.
Just giving everyone a weird
Ah,
look.
fuck.
Why are they reacting to me? Oh, right.
I forget sometimes.
Okay.
We head out on our adventure.
Swamp sounds like a bad place. Okay, well, before we do go, has everyone got torches?
I think I do. I'll no check.
I suppose the important one, Abraham, do you have torches?
I don't.
But you can see in the dark, can't you?
Yeah, so I should be fine.
The strongest dog.
I have a single torch
Okay,
left.
take 5
We-
more. I'll give you my ones.
Thank you. I thank.
Just in case.
Just in case. Understandable. Very much understandable. Have we got enough rations at the moment?
I have got tons.
You got tons. Okay, no worries then. Oh then.
Let's do it. Sad march into the swamp.
Here's some sad music.
The swamp of despair.
Going to see the investigator. All right, let me get my coat. I'll join you.
Quick
Extra
sidebar,
hands,
guys.
many
Quick-
hands
quick
make light
sidebar.
work.
How do we feel about the potentially cannibal werewolf coming with us?
I don't like it.
Imagine we all just turn and look at him.
He's generally just jabbing his throat. And he's like if you think you see him you see the look give it to him. You don't think he's acknowledging it, or you don't think he notices it. All right, let's go.
Do you not need like a handler to come with you, or?
Oh, should be all right.
Oh, the disrespect.
Okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, all the lights in my house just flickered. That was quite eerie when that happened.
Oh,
I'm
my
not joking. All
God.
the lights just flickered then.
He's actually a ghost. He's not a werewolf.
Oh God. But yeah.
Oh. You do see him kind of pull out a rapier, basically, put it on his hip.
Nice.
It's been a while since I've used this.
It's because he's always fucking eating them.
Abraham goes and has a quick look. Can Abraham a quick look at the rapier, see if it's just old or if there's anything thingy about it? It doesn't look like it's been used
Covered
to
in
chop up
blood.
bodies or
Sure,
anything.
give me an investigation check.
Straight roll or
Disadvantage.
be with disadvantage, won't it?
Disadvantage. You don't get any advantage, so.
Oh, let me get my high rollers dice out. First roll, 15. Second roll, 13. So 13 plus 2, that's 15.
15.
Yes.
It's not a great house of Polchania.
Mhm.
But on the country of Sleptunia, which was a country that used to border with Uro, there were some great houses there that were kind of imagine you probably would consider them somewhat traitors. They were the great knights who rebelled against Arridge.
Ah.
There's about 4 of them, and when obviously the war ended with Arridge, they went back to Sictonia and kind of made mountain homes. One of the rapier holds the symbol of one of these houses. It's obviously quite far away from where you guys are in a second.
Yeah. Abraham will keep that to himself for now. He clocks it, but leaves it be.
It also looks like a very old blade. You probably wager about 150 years old, if you were to guess.
That is pretty old.
Like the scabbard looks like
It's not that
fucking.
old.
It's older than me.
It's not that old.
How old are you?
I'm not that old.
Unbelievable.
It's a
So
middle-aged
old.
fucking elf.
God.
I think Oberon has been like the oldest entity we've found. Like you guys have met
Right, yeah,
so
I'm
far.
plot old.
To be fair-
My age changes sometimes.
To be fair, it's also because he spent a lot of time in the Feywilds, which has got a different timing to it. So, into context for the world, he's not lived that
Plot
long. Yeah.
Well, I've been around for like 100 years here.
Yeah. So you saw the war, but that's about it.
Oh, good times.
In theory, 2 of your characters lived at the same time. Think about it.
I love the idea that Oberon and Iway knew each other.
I'm just getting casual. Like I imagine the fucking.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's a merchant son. He probably sold shit in the town he lived in at some point, right?
Yeah.
Done. There you go. That's canon now. My boys.
Back once again.
Love it. The alternate Shadowkeep characters. All of them just sneak into the fucking universe.
Anyway.
Destined to live another day, not stuck within the hell they are in. But yes, anyway.
Give me 2 seconds, gentlemen.
See the investigator. Hope you guys travel quick. Rather not be stuck with some dilly dallies.
Most of us do. This one's got quite a few issues going on, as I point at Abraham.
Yeah. I'm
He
sad.
kind of looks you up or down. It looks like it.
What the fuck?
You see Abraham getting more and more angry as this goes on. Abraham does not like this guy. But at least knows that.
Who knows? Maybe they keep him fucking chained up because he spits poison so often, you know?
Shall we be off?
I think we need to just air the fucking room here before we go. What's up with the get up? Are you gonna do bad things to us?
I'd love to do the get ups to stop me doing that. No.
Okay. Okay.
I appreciate the honesty.
Also,
Do
are
you
you
also-
actually going to be able to use that rapier with the mittens?
Yes. I've had
Okay,
practice with doing so.
that's fine.
The mittens aren't a recent development, but an annoying one.
In addition, I'm assuming you also hate the people of Arridge, people that follow him. Judging from the rapier, I'm assuming you're possibly a descendant.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about this. No, I couldn't give a fuck. If they stab me, I'll probably stab them back. And, well, they'll probably regret stabbing me. Follow whoever you want. All I care about is trying to catch the people who break the law.
A very wise goal.
You think so, but people seem to disagree with it.
But I say we must I'd say it'd be best to travel before it gets dark. I don't know about you, but I can't see in that.
Indeed. Why aren't we going?
I imagine we are leaving, and we are.
Yes.
Yes. I imagine he's still saying that while walking, by the way.
Yeah.
He's kind of absentmindedly complaining.
As we're walking, I'm gonna guess you don't have many friends.
Well, my goldfish is quite friendly.
That's one of the saddest things I've ever heard.
I mean, it stopped moving about 2 weeks ago.
Oh
I
my
suspect it's from
God.
the lack of food, but
Well, could you not get the food in due to the mittens?
no, I got very distracted with a case, and well, I forgot to ask someone. I probably should get it replaced, but you know, effort. Also, people seem to want to leave me alone when they see me for some reason.
Yeah, it might be the cage on your face.
Mm.
Not really inviting look.
By the way, is there any short name we'd like you to call you? I could call you Mittens if you like.
Call me whatever you want.
Mittens it is.
Mittens. It is.
I imagine we're not going to be knowing each other for that long.
Wow.
I can't tell if that's a threat or not.
No, nor can I, but what he doesn't know is most of the people that join us for things end up dying.
Kind of like an inside joke.
This party used to be like 9 people.
The things we have seen.
But it's okay, 2 of them retired.
Mm.
Peacefully in their sleep.
Someone not so peaceful.
Yeah, one of them got turned into a pincushion by the Kingdom Shadow. Fun times.
One got turned into a pincushion, then turned into a zombie.
Ah, yes, the King of Shadow.
Wait, which one
No.
turned into a zombie?
Earnhardt.
Oh yeah. Forget about that guy, you know?
Funny, it's one of the origin characters, Bailey.
Sorry, who?
One of the origin characters.
Who is me? Yeah, I know.
One of the OG.
To be fair, there's 4 of you still alive.
Yes.
Technically 5, you busted about.
Yeah.
Unless.
Well, I was counting you, Bar.
Oh, well, there's Garrick and Erlen.
I would say Garrick's not an origin one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just saying people alive.
No, origin characters. One for the Mask of
Well,
When.
no.
I've got a feeling Garrick's actually been a temple in disguise.
Two of them have pussed out. It's just me and Abraham with the real OGs.
We high five.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You can tell that you're both the OGs because you're the ones who are most fucked up from the start.
Damn straight.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hey.
Mushid rolled in something.
Oh, nice.
One.
Yeah.
Speaking of rolling in something, to the swamp.
Da 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 da.
You start walking along. You can tell. Amusingly, the investigator doesn't walk with you. Like he walks on the other side of the street.
Such a weirdo.
I kind of like turned his voice, but maybe for the best.
I'd
It's
rather
always-
not be
it's always-
associated with him.
He always kind of thinks he's like kind of cool in like a weird, mysterious way. So this is like, wow, what a cool, mysterious dude.
Abraham like gently just pat Zois on the head, like yes, yes, of course.
I love it. I love the visuals there. He always thinks he's cool. Oberon thinks he's cringe because he's what Oberon used to be.
And Abraham's just like, yeah, I'm staying away from that.
I don't want to be involved.
But you're able to walk along. You see him get distracted a couple of times as you're walking through the woods. But it's more like a jungle. But you notice him like looking at certain fauna and like you like scratching something down on a notepad as he's walking along.
Okay, we don't see him lifting his leg at all, do we?
Suspiciously sniffing the bushes.
Sniffing, you do see, not lifting his leg.
No, lifting and sniffing the bushes. What the fuck was that?
I think Luke was laughing and Discord didn't enjoy it.
That wasn't me.
Oh.
Oh.
I heard that as well. I was gonna like.
I heard it as well.
Discord.
Ghost of Players Past. So, you are traveling along, and okay, I forgot to put this in. Right. You hear a cackling from the woods.
Oh, God.
You can see the detective looking around. What the fuck?
Oh.
Cackling.
And you see, I need to get something up. Sorry about this. Okay. You see a small creature, very undeterminate, jump out of the woods, wearing bright red costume. Seems to have a bright red hat, kind of a white brim, and a little bauble on the end. And you see him cackling out loud. Welcome to your deaths!
You're gonna have to say that again.
Yeah, you got to say that again. You can't. The Discord didn't like it.
He said, "Welcome to your gifts."
What
My gift.
am I
Oh
looking
my
at
God.
right now?
Oh my God, we get a gift.
You think it's a gnome? It will throw in your certain directions, and then we just get to a certain numbers. This is going down the list just for sake of ease. To Oberon, it throws a painting about the size of your hand at you. On it, you see a man holding a flower. Very crudely drawn. Looks more like a stick man holding a flower, are you guessing?
What the fuck is happening?
Next, we see this is going to Zoys. You are presented with a bag that has the words "for Panzer" only written on the side of it.
That's me.
Inside is a sandwich so perfect and mouth-watering, you're forced away to if you try to eat it or remove it from the bag.
Wait, I'm forced to what?
You can even if you try to eat the sandwich, you cannot.
I really want to fucking eat the sandwich.
And for Abraham,
Mhm.
you receive
Chlamydia.
Again?
Merry
glass-
Christmas.
a glass globe of swirling green goop.
Oh.
He also chucked something to the detective. And he gets a puppet of, you think, a woman. That he picks up for a second and looks quite sad of. Looks like he recognizes her in some way. He puts it back down on the ground, kind of just confused by the situation, and it seems to pick up and start following his movements.
So is this a common occurrence here?
It looks at you. Oh. And you see the little gnome. Well, be holiday, real. And he runs off into the woods.
Okay.
What the?
That is the Christmas part of the stream.
Oh, guys, you know what? He's not a gnome.
Oh.
He's not a gnoblin. He's a gnome.
No,
And we've just been gnomed.
Oh no!
No! Oh my god, that was beautiful.
I'm gonna take that painting because I 100% can do something stupid with that.
I love that the description of it is it's clearly drawn a man holding a flower. Who drew this?
I apologize, guys. I need the toilet. Continue on. I'm going to put Discord on my phone, and if I need to speak, I will.
Please
Fart
tell me
into
we're
the
gonna have to have a spray.
No. I'm gonna have me muted.
Abraham,
I-
what do you do?
Yes, good move.
Abraham seems to have eaten a curry last night.
How do I make a fucking custom item again? Where is the button? There it is. Stickman with flower painting.
Yeah, I've been desperately trying to think of the best way of doing a Christmas thing, and I think that's the best way of doing it. Okay.
Let us continue on and pretend that nothing happened.
So continuing on, you have the you travel for another hour, and as you said, you get into a kind of a warm, kind of swampy zone.
Lovely.
Especially the magma vents are kind of significant. You feel areas of kind of very hot air on the map, and it's just kind of grim to be in. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a really humid place and it just sticks to you.
Yep.
Yes, England last year.
I'm in one right now.
Yes, you were in the cupboard.
I am in the cupboard, and it is wet.
Wet as
Hey, it's better than the toilet.
Oh my god. Fuck.
We're gonna make a very scuffed D&D session.
What do you mean?
Oh, only the most professional.
So the party gets to this swamp area. So right, you see the detective is he takes off his coat for a second, and he takes out kind of like a little box from his belt, pulls out a little magnifying glass, and pours out a few chemicals as well.
Huh.
Right, I need you to help me find some fishes.
Fish.
Come again?
Did he say fish?
I think he said fish.
Why did he say fish?
Or did he say fishers?
Fishes?
No, fish.
He did say
Fish.
fish.
He said fish.
Why fish?
Because on footprints, I don't know how, I detected some scales from a select set of fish, and these swamps, each one of the pools, are quite unique in that regard. They have a different variants in how which foods they have, and therefore the scales are different. So we're going to be checking through there's just a math in his head, about 400 pools, and when we find the fish we need, we know we're close.
Oh boy, this guy's a book nerd.
I don't like him anymore.
Quick ways, distract him.
Zoids is gonna sidle up to him and just be like,
So, you been a detective long?
Are you a fish?
me?
Yes.
I
I'm just gonna look at myself and be like,
don't think so.
Then why should I care about you at the second? We're looking in the pools.
Zoids is just gonna start crying softly to himself.
I'm just in the background giving him a thumbs up.
I'm just like,
While he's distracted, I'm gonna make my eyeball pop out and fly around. Have a look.
I thought you were just gonna do it for the fun of it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna make my eyeball pop out.
Yeah.
I'm just like getting worse and worse.
Pop my eyeball, throw it at him.
We all know it's milkshake. You're starting to become in. It's hard to understand you. The echo chamber that you have in your presumably porcelain throne.
The Emperor.
So, give me a perception check.
Bear with me 1 second. Let me just pop a charge off this boy. Bonk. Okay. Perception. Boink. That is a natural 1, my friend.
Ooh. The best kind of roll.
I mean, you're looking around, and it's a lot to look at. I mean, obviously, it's a forested area. It's quite difficult to see. But you do think you notice a type of fish in some of the pools. You can spot that. I imagine there's that moment where it's kind of like in your hair. It's like, right, looking around. Ooh, maybe I should mention those ones. No, I don't know.
I mean, realistically, surely we shouldn't be looking for the fish, but the places nearby where the fish would be.
But nevertheless,
But yeah, I'll put my eye patch back down. I'll just have that lad scouting around.
buzzing around.
Lad.
I guess I'll join. I pull out my magnifying glass also.
He comes. He points.
But mine's like a jeweler's tool one, so it's like a really fine, delicate one.
Gotta hold it really close to your face.
Or maybe it's like a bit of the fucking glasses things that people use to paint miniatures.
Oh, well, the massive, like, oversized
Yeah.
ones. Hell yeah.
But Toy Story 2 fucking vibes right there, isn't it? No, the detective is starting looking around. Andreja, if we do this quickly, do you know what you're looking for, by the way?
Fish?
And he gives a sigh. Right. And he holds up a little scale. Look for this scale on some fish. I am hoping you guys are good enough for knowing how to identify those. I take from the loud silence, I'm worried and he's not. Right. This scale looks like this. If you hover over a certain lighting, it should change, kind of be reflective. Should be the easiest way to have a look through. Please go do it on the other side, so I don't have to smell you guys.
The whole time he's talking, I've been ritual casting Detect Magic. I refuse to cooperate with this asshole.
We can't trust a thing he says or does.
I imagine he probably just walked away from you at one stage. And he starts like kind of just dotting around a certain amount of swaps as you're doing it. Probably, I'll put some more time on the clocks, by the way. So we then know, so 2 hours for that, and then I say 10 minutes for the ritual casting of magic.
Okay, well, how long does it last?
An hour, isn't it?
No, 10 minutes. But I can keep doing it every other 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you
Hooray.
just
As a
cast it while you do
ritual.
it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I don't think I can cast it while I'm doing it because I'm concentrating to do the ritual. So
I see.
it will have to be 10 minutes on and off. But yeah, I'll just sort of wander around looking for anything. And the eye is also dipping around.
There's a lot of natural magic around as you look around. Like, you can sense that maybe this wasn't so swampy. Maybe you think maybe there was a wall here at one stage.
Hmm.
Probably centuries ago. Like, probably unrelated, but interesting nonetheless to see.
Hi, milkshake.
His guts died. I'll send a message on WhatsApp. I mean, I presume he's coming back. If Milkshake does a shit for fucking 2 hours, I'm gonna be shocked.
Hooray!
He's just on a
He's
bonfire.
wiped.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah. I'm just
Good
ripped.
boy.
Right, sorry about that. And can Abraham have a look around and see if he can see anywhere that would look like a place where someone would hide?
Give me an investigation check.
With disadvantage. +17 +2.
That's not bad for fucking.
That's not bad for
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Don't tell you why, because the other one was a fucking 19.
Ooh.
Big rolls.
I would say you can narrow it down to about 20 places. I mean, it's a very swampy area with obviously these magma vents, which seem to. Some of them seem to be kind of gaps in like rocks and such.
I kind of like gesture over to everyone. I think that's a better area there. Like, look at there's the magma rocks, which were also mentioned earlier, if you remember, guys.
Yes. I will go to where where Abraham has pointed out, and I'll send the eye to some of the others. Keep the eye away from Mittens, though.
Officer Mittens.
Officer
I'll start like
Mittens.
walking over that area and I'll look around.
Do we know the guy's name?
Mittens.
Mittens.
It is actually Mittens.
It is now,
It is now.
as far as I'm
I'll take it.
concerned.
I'll take it.
Officially, he didn't tell you his name.
So that's why I inquired. So
So he didn't tell us his name.
no.
And so we've started to call him Mittens.
I mean, it makes sense.
He said he didn't care.
What if we knew his name, or if we called him Mittens?
Whatever. He didn't care what name he called him.
Oh, okay.
Is what he said.
Yeah, Mittens. Mittens it is then.
So, as you're walking around, as I said, there's about 20 spaces you can see that could viably be a hiding spot. What are you looking for while you're around the area? Right in the areas those are in.
I myself, if I've still got my magical stuffs up, I guess I'm looking for, pardon me, a mixture of like sensing magic and footprints, and on my eyeball, just footprints.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception, not investigation. Please.
Give me both.
Both, yes.
I knew the please was coming.
21 on perception. Watch the investigation be real bad now. Yeah, 19 on investigation.
Oh. As you walk around, you think there's been preparation in this area, and a decent amount. It's somewhat. I mean, obviously, you've dealt with criminal enterprises and such in the past. You know about the preparation people do for code words. You know, preparation do for things. You find in 3 of the hiding spots around glyph wardings, at the entrance of them, hidden, very hidden. You have detect magic and such, allowing you to detect them. But you suspect a nasty surprise. But you also find there are tracks of some of the others as well. There's tracks over those Clifford wardings, there's tracks into some of the other hiding spots. Some of them look undisturbed. And that's all you can gather without majorly kind of going inside and investigating.
Okay. I guess if I know it's a glyph of warding, does that mean I know what a glyph of warding would do?
Let me have a look.
Or at least how it would activate.
Activate.
Sorry, let me just have a check. Just need to see how the... You're not sure. The triggers for the glyphs you have not seen. It does. They can be based on what the caster says.
Okay, well, this will test my what I want to know, I guess. I mean, I'll let everybody know. There are some magical traps placed on these vents. There are tracks leading to these vents also. I do not know what would trigger the magical traps. However, if someone would like to throw something into said magical vent, that would potentially mean that my eyeball, and then nothing happens, that would potentially mean my eyeball could go down.
What have we got that we can throw?
Let me have a look. Abraham will go and get his grappling hook out of his backpack and use that.
Good idea.
Okay, you throw it.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Fantastic.
Pull
Well,
the
we will
grappling hook back.
send the eyeball down that vent then.
Cool. It gets to about 15 feet down the cave. You see nothing in there.
It's just a dead end.
Yeah.
It's it's a decoy. It's a decoy. Nothing down there.
Dun dun dun.
Can we rinse and repeat with the other two?
Sure. Yes. Nothing happens again. Essentially the same thing.
Oh, so they're all duds.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing down any of those. And how many did you say the tracks led to, or was it just all the others?
About 6 others.
6 others. But there were no glyphs on those ones.
No glyphs.
Okay. Where's Mittens right at this point?
He's gone.
He's checking out some of the pools. Give me an insight check.
All of us are just.
Anyone who's looking at him.
Yeah, I'll fucking look. Why not?
Oh, 22.
With insight. Bonk. 19. That was so insightful.
Abraham?
Yes.
Smells.
I didn't hear what you said there because of the smells.
Insight check.
Yes. I have rolled a 4.
Okay. Just Zoys and Oberon get this. I imagine Abraham, you're a bit distracted the second. Probably the news of the Templars where you get.
Somebody
to your
good me
head.
saying
Yeah.
smells.
I heard smells and that completely distracted Abraham.
Excellent. My plan is working.
The swamp one. I imagine this fucking stinks around here. By the
Yeah.
way.
Swamp.
Abraham's not used to it.
So, you do think he does seem to be very good at kind of hiding his emotions and hiding his like what he's thinking as a person. You do notice that he's keeping a careful eye on you guys, like whenever he thinks you're not looking. But he's like masking that with the swamps, like looking. You suspect he might have a bit of suspicion around you guys.
Hey, I mean, in all fairness, if we showed up to a place right as a murder happened.
Yeah. Gotta
Oh,
give him
but-
credit where it's due.
I mean, my first assumption was that they thought it was us. So. Can't blame them. Is he still just looking at the pools then?
Yes.
Is he anywhere near where these tracks are leading?
Our wager is probably near 2 of them.
Okay, well, I'll probably wave him over. Can I specifically wait until he's pretending not to look at us? And I'll be like, yeah, come over here.
Yes, and I say with your insight, you do notice he clocks it, but takes about 2 minutes to actually look up and sees it.
The care.
Like, oh, why'd it take you so long to come over? I saw you saw us. Anyway,
Just before he could even reply.
we've noticed that there are tracks leading to these holes, these vents. Have you found your fish anywhere nearby these guys?
No.
I
Good
don't
chat.
like you.
Good chat.
You just see Abraham like trying to clear his nose out because all he can smell is the swamp.
We've also found magical traps on some of the vents, so be careful.
His little notebook scratches a little more notes. Puts it away. Have you been able to trigger the traps?
They are glyphs of warding. They don't activate for throwing something past them. I ain't gonna go on it. But there's seemingly nothing down the vents that the traps are on.
It seems your self-survival skills aren't actually terrible then. And
No.
what about the vents without any tracks?
We wanted to
check down
check.
those?
We wanted to check with you to see if you'd found any fish nearby first. There's
Unsurprisingly,
like
no.
6 of them.
Fish
Why,
or
why were we
That's
looking for
holes
fish?
with tracks. He was looking for fish because he found fish scales on the tracks of the guy that ran away. He's doing proper detective work.
Surely he could have been at like a fish market.
We could have done, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't. Just let him do his thing.
Okay, sorry. Don't take this away from him. He's having a moment.
Exactly. Do they? Yeah, no. He does raise a good point. Do they sell these fish inland?
no?
Okay.
They're not edible. Trust me, I've tried them.
Are they poisonous?
Well, I had rated shit when I ate one.
Okay, so it could cause discomfort, I guess.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yes, no. These Templars, they are assholes.
This is like, I'm gonna make you mildly uncomfortable.
Wow. Look at it this way. If he did it to all of the guards on the island.
That is true.
Well, the fact that you're finding wards and you're finding tracks is weird to me. If he's able to mask certain things, maybe I don't know. I
Yeah.
can start looking at the pools near those certain tracks.
I also feel like it's probably a ruse. I've just had a brainwave. Did Abraham, hello, good sir, my friend.
Yes?
Did you meet the woman that was with the tiefling? I don't know how I didn't have this brainwave before now, but remember how we found the kid?
Oh!
Can we just try that again?
I can't remember. Did I meet the woman though?
Surely.
I don't.
I don't think I
I'm
did.
not sure we spoke to her. You might have met her. I
I
don't know
might
how
have met her, but I've
familiar
not
you
spoke
have
to her,
be.
so
But
because
like
of that,
in, yeah,
sending
like in
wouldn't work.
passing.
Quick, teach me how to use send.
Teach me your ways.
What's the rules of sending? Let's have a look.
Yeah, because it's a creature or person you're familiar with. I'm not familiar with the person.
Oh no.
we know any Templars?
I don't.
You know Gareth.
And we don't know where Garrick is right now.
Gareth.
Gareth.
Oh, Gareth, sorry. And we don't know where Gareth is right now. Still
We have
stands.
no
Oh,
fucking
Was Gareth
clue.
the one that was? Did he go with? What's his name? Devon. Was he with Devon? Or was that just a random Templar?
That was a random Templar.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Gareth.
He
The
was-
last
he
time you
was-
met Gareth was when he was part of the army that assaulted the walls of Amaran. You have not seen him since.
Mm. Yeah, that's fine. Just thinking of loopholes.
There's always a loophole.
I mean, no. I feel like this would have come up before now, but no one has any spells that let you track people.
No, I've not
Oh,
got
yeah,
it
I've got locate creature. What?
Yeah, no, I have to check. God damn it! I wish we had Erlin right now.
Everly.
The one time the range is very useful. That and pass without a trace.
Hmm.
Love that spell. Makes
Okay.
stealthing very easy though.
How tall are the trees in this area?
Quite tall, I'd say probably about 30 feet.
Can I have my eyeball scanning the treetops? As in, like, in the branches?
Yeah, sure. Give me a investigation check.
Natural 20 for a 27.
So you find 3 caches up here. One of them seems to be a weapon cache. You suspect if he was unarmed, he could probably get to it quite easily for weapons. One of them seems to have papers around. You think probably like a letterbox in a weird way, or maybe like a. There's probably some. I think there's like some pigeons around as well. Another one you cannot tell. It seems to be just a chest in the tree.
Okay. How far away are these from us?
80 feet north for one of them, 70 feet east for the other, and about 40 feet
Okay.
west for
So
another.
still in the general vicinity?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would take you a while to, like, if you wanted to go, like, scan the whole island for caches, of course.
How big is the island?
Probably about 8 miles across, about 20 miles up and down.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
The point. Which part of the island are we on right now?
You are
I suppose we're quite inland, aren't we?
We're like
here-ish.
here-ish. Okay. We're not super close to any of the ports.
No.
Right. Okay. Well, back to looking then, boys. I guess. I'd like to go to the cache with the letters.
Yes, I'd like to go there as well.
Letters.
If in that case, I'll go there. Can I lift the chest? If I were to climb the tree, it's not like attached.
Say again, sorry?
If I were to go to the letter cache,
Yeah.
does it look like the chest would be able to be picked up?
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know how, you know the chest from fucking Assassin's Creed 2?
Yes. Yeah, like a little lockbox type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But there is a slot on top.
a slot on top.
Yes. You
Like it
suspect
looks
maybe-
like something fits in.
It looks like more like this, like a hole to go into the chest.
What do you mean?
Like, as in, you think maybe the post gets put through there.
Right, so it's literally like it's like a
Post
suggestion
box.
box.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got a flap though, so you suspect if it was to rain, nothing could get in.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case, I'll start heading that direction. I'm going to start ritual casting Detect Magic again.
Yep.
I've been burned by this once, quite literally. Never again.
Can Abraham have a look around to see if there's anything fresh been moved, like someone's been here recently?
Give me a nature check.
Okay. Where is he? Bracket this roll advantage on you.
So nature, for simple fact of you're looking to see what's
12.
different. 12. Okay. There's some stuff that's very obviously moved. You think someone's like been preparing this area quite significantly for even just the scenario that stuff is, and you think, I mean, Alban spotting that cache was quite hard to do so. One, the nat 20, of course.
Mhm.
And from what you can gather while you're walking around and such, the way he went, you wouldn't have thought to have gone naturally by itself.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like everything, like, the way that it's all prepared, everything that's got a clear indicator to go, hey, something this way, is probably like a full set of tracks.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do find something you think was a mistake.
Mhm.
Small. It was hard to tell. As you're walking around, you do find some hairs. Looks like it's you kind of wander around. It looks like it's just around a smattering, but it looks like they are potentially leading a trail.
Okay. I will go and. I know Aubrey's ritual casting, so I'll go and look over towards the investigator and say, would you come here for a moment, please?
Yes. There's
Have
a
a look
sigh
at
at the
this.
end of his fucking word.
And and then I'll show him what I've found.
You remember what hair the colour of the one was?
Can I go back through my memories?
Sure. Give me an intelligence check.
To the Mind Palace.
Through my mind palace, disadvantage.
Yeah.
4.
You remember you have the potions, by the way. That is something that is important.
Potions.
Potions,
Yeah,
potions,
you
potions,
got
potions.
your magic mushrooms that get rid of your disadvantage,
Yes,
right?
but I'd only use them in a case of emergency, in my opinion.
And you lose 10 HP. I can't remember what it was, so I'll probably have to look back at that. But yes.
Yeah, I don't feel like using them at the
No,
second.
I fundamentally appreciate that. I just want to make that as a reminder.
Oh yeah, were they tablets? That's what I think. That's where you got me there because they were little tablets, weren't they?
Probably, yes. I knew they were a consumable. But nevertheless, he kind of looks at it. And so, what was your check?
4.
Hard to tell. You weren't really looking. I mean, you were probably watching Olwen probably do more of his thing to try calling the tiefling, I imagine.
Yes.
Just watching Auron cause fucking chaos.
Yeah. Well, it was quite distracting.
Okay. I'm gonna guess. Issue is I'm cautious to follow the trail if this individual has been this cautious. But I'm gonna guess maybe this woman has been leaving a trail for us to hopefully follow her. Maybe pulling out her hairs one by one. So that's very painful. I'm surprised she was able to get away with it. But if I was someone trying to kid someone like that, I'd probably be yanking out their hairs and doing the same, lead them to a false trail.
Yeah. Well, at least we have a clue. Would it be a good idea for us to? No, it doesn't matter. I was going to say sabotage the weapon cache, but it'd be best probably not to disturb the area.
Weapon cache?
I don't mind me.
That's not suspicious at all.
No, I'm joking. No, I gesture over. I gesture over to where. Well, you can see. You'll be able to see what Auburn is, won't it?
Well, Auburn's not by the weapon cache. Auburn's by the letter cache.
Yeah. Sure.
Everyone's staring at a tree chanting.
Yeah, I can go over towards the weapon cache. Very carefully.
He's always doing anything during this, by the way. Sorry, I just...
I'm still just sort of looking at the fucking the dude mittens. Really, I don't think there's anything I can really do. Maybe I'll just look for some fish.
Give me... Just as you're looking at him, give me a investigation check as he's following Milkshake.
You got it.
Not
20.
sorry, no, 20. I'll take the 20. It doesn't really matter. You see, as he's walking along, I mentioned before he sniffs the hair for a second, and he seems to just kind of sniffs the air afterwards.
He's a fucking wolf.
He's dogging.
Oh. Okay. Can you confirm? Is he dogging?
Well, that's the adjective, right? For behaving like
That's
a
the
dog. Dogging.
technical terminology, yes. I'm going to say this at work tomorrow, and they'll all be like, huh?
I'm dogging.
And they're like, yeah, you've got a meeting with HR. I'm like, oh, what?
Aw.
Again.
I don't know what I've done.
Well, going off a dogging conversation,
If you can work this, Luca, I'll be very impressed.
you are led towards. You lead the investigator towards the weapon cache.
Mhm.
And I imagine you kind of have to climb the tree to do so.
Yes.
He kind of looks at his mittens.
Hey.
He sighs for a
Mittens
moment.
looks at his mittens.
It's don't worry. I understand mittens that you can't climb very well with the mittens.
I suppose I should
To
be
be- to
fine.
be-
And you
to
see
be-
you see him take a key out of his pocket and undo the locks on the mittens.
To be honest, mittens, I don't really like calling you mittens. What can I call you?
I just wanted to be really deadpan and just go, mittens.
What's your passive insight at this time?
My passive insight, 17.
You don't think he trusts you with his name? No, mittens is fine. It's working. He takes off his things. You see him kind of stretch it out. Have you guys ever worn a glove for too long, throughout the day?
Yeah.
You know that feeling? It's like, oh, I hate it doing that.
That your hands breathe.
Yeah. I need to look up a rule for something. He looks here. Well, I suggest looking away if you don't want to see something.
What is he getting his dick out?
He is dogging.
Oh God!
No, Abraham's is going to look away, but try and watch a little bit.
Like covering one eye.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth. Stealth check. Give me a stealth check.
Stealthy
I-
dog.
Oh god, I already have disadvantage on that as well.
It can't be any worse.
8.
8. Okay. you don't think you're very sneaky, but you do watch. You don't think he bothers. I think it's more a scenario of he was saying so he doesn't bother you.
Hmm.
You see his form change
Oh!
into a were-tiger.
Oh!
Abraham naturally thinks now he understands why he likes fish.
And you see him kind of like stretch out the claws from his hands, and he starts climbing the tree very like easily, no particular issue.
Abraham's quite enchanted by this. Like he's never seen anything like it before. Well, he's brought up in a church, so it's to be expected, isn't it?
That is fair.
You bet he's fuck all of the things he's seen before.
Yeah. But this is something completely different that he's never seen before.
This is exciting and new.
Hmm.
So he goes up the tree. He digs out the takes a weapon cache and jumps off the tree. And lands down on his feet on the bottom. Opens the chest. So, well, and you see him kind of switch back to his human form after he does that.
Okay.
Puts back on his mittens. They then
And I can. Yeah, I'll like walk up to him and like just say, that was quite amazing.
Did Zoys see this?
yeah, I'd say so. He wasn't hiding. Yeah, just
No, that's fine. Zoys is gonna ask him, does he wear mittens on his feet as well?
no, I wear shoes on my feet usually.
Okay, just because obviously tigers have claws on both front feet and back feet.
To be honest, I don't wear it because I'm trying to stop myself attacking someone. I'm wearing it because people are scared of the claws.
Do you always have claws?
He takes off his mitten. Like he shows you with like the better hand without the mitten.
Does he have claws?
No.
Oh.
He looks just like a normal human. If he switched into a hybrid form, then switch back.
Oh.
Well, you see Abraham say, "Well, if you feel like you're more comfortable about the mittens, then I'll quite happily. No, I'll quite happy to keep the mittens off."
No, it's I think I do for other people's comfort.
It's rather intriguing.
It's very much not. Just a little benefit I've picked up from years of investigations and apparently deciding to investigate a den of tigers was not a pleasant idea.
So that's why he's a tiger.
Tiger be tigering.
Roar.
Roar.
That
Roar
means I'm stuck on these
XD.
damn islands. Okay. Nevertheless, he kind of opens the chest. And you can see a variety of weapons, and you see the mark of arrowage kind of like marked on a couple of them.
Mhm.
And you see something else. You think maybe it's replica or something? You see an Inquisitor's badge in the thing, which is quite rare. There is across the lands only about 8 Inquisitors.
It's not many.
And so to actually find the actual like functional badge is rare in itself.
Abraham will
Gareth was an
meet.
Inquisitor, wasn't he?
Yes.
Abraham will have a look at the badge.
It's made of the steel you've seen some of the Templars' weapons. Very intricate. And you see there is a small number marking 1 to 8. Sorry, it's not marking 1 to 8, it's marking number 2. I don't know why I said 1 to 8.
Okay.
Lied.
Okay, Abraham's going to keep hold of that, and then he's going to have a look at the other weapons as well. And
Well,
like talk to the investigator and just say, do any of these seem like any of the weapons which could have done the damage?
Pulls out what looks like kind of a little rod to begin with. You see him kind of fiddling around with it. It's like, and you kind of see him flick up something.
Mhm.
And have you guys ever seen those Twilight lightsabers?
Yes.
So he kind of flicks down his hand, and you see a spear kind of come out of the little rod, kind of a collapsible one.
Oh, like telescopic.
Yeah.
That's a better phrase than the fucking Twilight saber. It looks at it and it's like, well, it's not the weapon exactly, I imagine. One, it doesn't seem to stab a million times in a second. But the spear tip is about right for the thing, especially the piercing wound. Nothing fancy, it's just a sharp cone in a way.
Okay.
I'm going to guess it's a spear user, this particular person. All the rest of it seems to be the small kind of handheld weapons and maybe some armor.
Can we have a look at the armor then?
You find a set chain armor. It's kind of got red links built into it, and alternating with the steel links as well. You think it's very decorative, this particular set?
Abraham feels kind of drawn towards the armor. Can Abraham take it out and have a proper look at it?
Yeah, sure. Very similar to yours, huh? Obviously,
Yeah.
I'd say a lot more decorative. Got these kind of red links, which look like they're painted very, very finely. It's got the steel as well from the bit of mixing.
Does it have the symbol of Arage or anything on it?
No.
No.
The Templars normally wear their symbols on their robes, which they kind of wrap
Yes,
around
like I do.
Yes.
I'd like to swap my chain armor for this.
It would take you 20 minutes to do so.
Well, I know that Oberon's doing finger casting, which takes 10 minutes, so I know it's only got half the time.
So you would have your armor off by the time Oberon gets
Yes.
magic going.
Yep.
I don't know. I reckon this thing's taken a fair bit, right?
Huh?
This little chat and climbing up a tree and stuff, looking at the stuff. That's taken
Yeah,
time.
I would say that's probably in the same time as you doing your climbing the tree and such.
Okay.
So I'd say by the time Abraham gets his chainmail off and such, your magic probably would finish. So,
Well,
you
before
think-
he puts it on, can I just make sure it's not cursed?
I'm back. Just to let you know, I have to go at 12:45 because Faith needs to go get something for building a cake. Building a cake? Making a cake.
baking a cake?
Baking a cake, that's the one. So I'll have to go, but I will be back after that. So just making it aware.
That fucking heresy of it.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's it, Dylan. You're out the D&D.
No!
But yeah, sure. So detect magic wise, you don't detect any magics on Abraham, the chainmail that Abraham is putting on.
Good.
So Abram, you take your clothes off and Oberon, the detect magic on the chest. You do see that since there is a magic around it, but from what you can tell, it's sorry, let me just check something. It would be enchantment.
Yeah, I know exactly what spell it is. It was one of my favourites back when I was a sorcerer. Can I check the other box that they've opened?
Sure. you see the same spell.
Guys, he probably knows that we've opened these boxes, just so you know.
Ah.
Checking, I was doing my magic thing before you opened the box to make sure there wasn't a spell on the box. But you've opened the box. Also, isn't it weird that you hide your claws in a land full of tabaxi anyway?
How long have you been thinking on that one?
The second he said it. The second he said
Love
it.
that. Fucking love that.
Did you say that out loud to him?
That's just a passing thought that comes out in my word diarrhea.
To be fair, the claw thing was before I came to the land of Tabaxi.
I see you're into that shit, are you?
No, just other people aren't.
Anyway, let's have a look at some of these letters.
I didn't hear any spells go off during this time, so I'm guessing we're alright.
Yeah, there are spells that will alert the caster and not make an audible sound.
Ah, I assumed you were talking about alarm for some reason.
Alarm does that. You can choose to make a an audible thing, or it can just let the caster know that it's happened. But alarms are abjuration. But there are spells that do that. Anyway.
No, I was just looking. I think alarm always was alarm.
No. No, you can choose. If it's a loud buzz, or it just lets you know.
Okay. Makes sense.
Another question that popped into my head while you guys were chatting. Do we remember what weapons Gareth used?
No.
Abraham?
I'm going to my mind palace.
Back to the mind palace.
Would you like me to roll an intelligence check again?
Sure. Maybe you guys should remember the campaign more.
I don't think I ever met Gareth.
That's fair.
I also don't think
I think it was just Abraham.
Oh, the 20 work.
20?
Yeah.
20 worked. But did you have that disadvantage?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Unbelievable.
The mind palace is collapsing around him.
It's like, it appears, and then Average says no, and it goes. Garrick, if I remember correctly, Garrick used an axe, not a spear. But I could be wrong.
Gareth.
Gareth.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Garrick
What?
did use an axe.
See, Abraham's gone the road of fall. He's got them mixed up.
He's like, yeah, I know that guy. Yeah, that guy, right? And then we're like, no.
I imagine you're like constructing the scene of when you last met Gareth, and then you remember that you almost got eaten alive.
Yes.
It's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, stop thinking.
It hurts my brain.
My tum.
Screaming.
So sad.
Yes, Abraham doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's been a lot of stuff's happened. We went down the hole since then. Ugh.
Yeah, I think it's like
Not the whole.
It's been like 3 or 4 months since then as well.
A lot of stuff has happened in this
The
time.
whole happened since then.
I don't like the whole.
You're saying your rest period. Maybe for Abraham, for Oberon, it would have been fucking longer.
It's been like 8 months for me. Okay, that's fine. Let's crack open this box and read some letters.
Letters.
Not unsurprisingly, they're all encoded. Flicking through a few, you actually find 2 letters in there. Actually, not all of them would have stacked up. You would have found one that was dated about 2 weeks ago, and it would be detailing a kind of just basic nonsense. Like it would be just it's a report between the Inquisitor and the rest of the things, describing kind of just worldly events. It looks like they got their fingers in a lot of pies and have done so for some time. But you suspect there's maybe some places that have like local elections or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's not many in this land. There are some. You think the Templars have been interfering with those for years. Yeah, very much the.
They're election rigging.
Yes.
Bastards.
Not election shenanigans in Monaco.
It's happening.
Oh god.
Surprisingly, your influence fell down in the city, so.
God damn.
But you do find something interesting at the bottom of that particular note.
A drawing of a penis.
There is details of. It seems like the Inquisitors are a bit separate from the Templars themselves. Seems to be, but they've got their own free agency. And from what you see from the note, is you see it's kind of a personal note to the particular thing. Maybe like you think maybe the first part of the note was mass-produced. Well, more likely just like produced multiple times. But you see a personal message to this particular Inquisitor saying that 5 out of the 8 are still resisting the plan. Those details have kind of gone further. Also, you find on the other letter a detail on an investigation into a relic.
Okay, guys, I think that pretty much confirms that they're after what we think they're after.
Just a bit.
Fucking Templars and Inquisitors, what a bunch of assholes.
On this letter, you would find the information saying the investigations into. Thank you for your report on the investigations into the tropical islands. It sounds to know there's lack of evidence on these particular islands, but we have potentially found a couple of books detailing the Lost Legion's advance with one of the other relics. We know that they were potentially looking for the Dwarven territories in the past, but never seem to have left the kingdom. This is all detailed, as I said, by code. You're kind of having to look through the whole fucking book to like find out these deep messages, by the way.
Oh, isn't so what? This is the decoded message.
Yes.
Right. Lost Legions. I don't know.
Would that mean anything to Abraham?
Give me a religion check.
Disadvantage. 17.
Woohoo.
17? So
Pretty good.
you've heard of the legions. There was 5 of them, and they were particularly the ones being held by the 5 of the saints. And actually, the concept was, they were going for the world unity. You found the remnants of one of them going into the hole, and you know that was one of them. And with all the information you found the remnants of the old elves. You found the remnants of the old legion from the what was left of the city of, I can't remember what the city was called now. The Sacra Order Oculi. That's it. The Lost Legion was kind of a bit of a joke in a way. There was one particular saint that promised that he could crack the north, take down the dwarven fortresses, and use the wall that they had to take over the most of the Lorban territories. He then disappeared, straight out fucking existence. Even the books dating from the north, like from the dwarves, obviously there's been thousands of years to look into stuff like this.
Mhm.
He seemed to have blinked for existence with an army of about 5,000 people, fully strong soldiers. And strangely, the last time he was ever seen was from close to the resting place of the Fairy King.
That's that forest, right?
Yes.
The one where we got cursed.
Yeah, yeah. The first where the Fairy King curse was.
Yeah.
Over here. Does that mean we have a lead on the other side of the continent of where we want to go again? God damn it.
Moving simulator.
Oh.
Okay, well, we've got nothing that immediately tells
Yeah.
us what's happening. That's big picture stuff. We'll put that on hold for now. Can I
Yeah.
stash these notes?
Stash these notes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll pop them in my pocket. What was the other? What did you say? The other chest? It was just a chest that we couldn't see into the other one.
Yes.
I'll go and grab it. Check it for magic and junk again.
Sure. Same magic.
Say magic. Can I open it?
Yeah.
What is within?
What is within? What is within?
It's a mimic. Oh god.
You find within this chest a body.
Oh, nice.
Just what you want to find.
But it seems mummified. Things very old.
It's like well, there's a corpse in this one. Shouting from the top of the tree. It's like, there is a body in this box.
Hard to tell. Like it's not so you can actually see it, but you obviously can see. You know when you got the wrapped up kind of bodies in the white, and then you got the metal straps around them. I would describe that.
Proud.
So how big is this box, or is the body cut up?
Not cut up, but just kind of bent legs. I'd say it's probably about 3 foot across.
Like fetal position.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really old. Still
That
shouting.
doesn't say
still
much, 'cause
shouting
you're-
from the top of the tree.
Zoe's just going to shout,
You're quite old, though, so how old are you saying it is?
I mean, how old is an old body?
How long is a piece of string?
Zois, I'm going to drop this on you.
Oh.
Any input from Mittens?
Mittens will come up if you call him. Mittens has got to just chill in there, and he kind of wrinkles his nose away. Oh, Christ. He pulls out a dagger, probably just to crack open, to open the cloths. Well, that's fucking weird. You say he's probably about 30 years old, if I was to give a guess.
pretty old.
Abraham, do the people that follow Arich have a habit of carrying mummies around with them?
No.
No. Abraham will climb the tree if there's enough room, and can he see if it's someone he'd recognise from any religious text?
It's not one you recognise from any religious text. What you do recognise is it seems to still have its robes on, its such on.
Mhm.
They're a bit rotten, obviously.
Yeah.
But you noticed on there was the old symbol of the Army of Faith.
Oh.
It was basically, there was like a graphical update, probably about 20 years ago, I'd say.
They rebranded.
That's why I say. Well, I just look and say, well, I can tell you now, just from that symbol there, the body's at least 20 years old. So for it to be carried or to be put away for at least 20 years means there must be some significant purpose behind the body.
Pretty weird.
Pretty weird.
Can I do a once over the body to see if it's got any other stuff?
No, you don't think so. I feel like
It's
it literally
it's
is.
just wrapped up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What the fuck happened there?
Says the old necromancer.
I'm not that old.
this is what happens when you don't reanimate them.
Mm.
And then one day they become like Timmy.
Fallen down into a spider pit.
Exactly. As is the way of life.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's not really shined any light on anything either.
I imagine, you hear the detective say, he would. I mean, keeping a body like this, I mean, this looks like it's not like been disregarded or anything like that. It doesn't look like it's a worse enemy, if I was to guess. I imagine he's probably going to pick a magma event that's closest to this. Make sure you can keep an eye on it.
Does feel like an important thing.
Mm.
It's very odd to travel with this.
Yeah.
Is there a vent near us?
Two, I think. One of them's got tracks, one of them doesn't.
I'm gonna send the eyeball down the one that doesn't. It's like, hey Mittens, look at this. There's this weird marking on the body as the eyeball goes down there,
Distraction.
down the hole. Oh no, never mind. Actually, that's just
It's
my
just a weird
fingerprint.
mole.
Oh, whoops.
Mittens is
It
just
look-
like,
it look-
oh, you've contaminated it.
He looks at you. You're weird, you know that, right?
Yes.
Cool. He then cuts off one of the fingers
Good
and puts it
chap.
into one of the vials.
Yep. Average human interaction.
Yes.
Average
I just
Mittens
like nod and
interaction.
climb down the tree.
Abraham was like, okay, and then just climbs back down. Not sure how we should feel about it because he desecrated a corpse, but it's also for the mission. Plus, why are they carrying a corpse?
The greater good.
For the greater
The
good.
greater good. Got it!
You know, I follow the worse are bad myself.
The worse are bad.
For the worse are bad.
Still my favourite poster was the Good Food for President. Why choose the lesser evil? So, continue onwards. You send your eye down this cave. Can I have an investigation check?
Investigation. That is a 26.
Investigation.
You go down, and it seems very similar to the ones you've seen before. It, you kind of blank wall up to 20 feet. And you're just about to turn your eye around, it's kind of fuck all in there. And then something just catches your eye. And you kind of think back to the other ones. And this looks very similar to the second wall from the second cave. And you kind of imagine, what the fuck was that?
What was what?
Just had a huge ass slap. It sounded like you were doing your emotional damage fucking bossing.
Didn't hear that.
Emotional
No,
damage.
It was just my headphones fucking up then. Okay. You get into the and you kind of poke your eye, and you go through an illusionary wall, and you see there is a tunnel leading ahead.
You know what, guys? For absolutely no reason whatsoever, I think this hole is the one we should go down.
That sounds good to me, especially from earlier when we could see that there was tracks which were trying to mislead us.
Exactly. This one's got no tracks. So
Because it's
that
hidden
makes
them
me
well.
think. And it's only this. This is the only reason I think this. Anyway, I jumped down the hole.
New.
You start going down.
Hmm.
Anything else? So you're confirming before we go inside this cave? As referring to everyone there. Any preparations?
No. I'm pretty good.
I just kind of look around and say, Zois, how's your armor looking?
I make burning eye contact and I just say, yeah. And it's 14.
One day, someone will accept the hint.
Well,
What's
I've still
the
got
hint?
detect magic on, right?
Yeah.
Then I've done my job.
I pretty appreciate that.
I can't do any armor, so no, it's not me. I'm going to head down.
Cool. As you start heading downwards, it's starting to get warm.
Mhm.
And
When
You
it,
wait,
starts,
yeah.
when it starts to get warm, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Eye of the Graves.
oh, what does that do?
As an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet.
There is no undead with. Oh, there is one undead within 60
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, I'm just making sure there's just one. That's all. Anyway, continue.
Do you have anything that would let you detect like hallowed ground?
No, I don't.
Detect good and evil.
I honestly can't remember what spell it is.
If I have, I've not. If I have, I've not currently got it.
I think there might be a paladin channel divinity that I'm thinking of that does it.
But no, I've not currently. No.
No, that's fine.
Divine sense. I think it's a level 1 paladin spell thing.
Mm,
Yes, I don't have it.
yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking.
Obscure bit of fucking.
But we just found a mummified corpse in a box. If there was ever
Oi.
going to be hallowed ground, I feel like that's the one.
Yeah.
May have just been desecrated.
All that, yeah.
So, as you're wandering down, you do see there is a. It looks like this has been kind of. It's not anything fashioned like perfectly, but you think there has been labourers working here in the past. Maybe just making sure that the thing is safe. It's all gonna fall the fuck down. Like it's not like a natural terrain fully. It looks like it's been mined out. And as you're coming along, probably about 50 feet into the area. You find yourselves looking over a cavern.
Mhm.
With a kind of bridge leading to the center of the cavern, kind of in 4 quadrants. There's 4 bridges, leads off to different rooms. In the center, it looks like there is an altar. Looks like just kind of a simple altar to Arage, but it is an altar. In which you see the woman being held.
Oh.
She needs to be held in like a large kind of cage, if I was to describe it.
Does she look
Doesn't
like
seem to be
she's
conscious.
That was my question. How far is the bridge to the middle?
About 50 feet.
That is unfortunate.
And I think, as we see this, we should call the session there.
Okay.
As a Tarask bursts through the floor.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Oh, we're in a fucking hole again.
We always find our way back to the
This
hole.
time it's hot.
Hot hole.
Hot hole?
Oh.
What's next? Moist hole?
Ooh. I wouldn't mind being trapped in the moist hole.
Moist hole. Anyway.
Weirdos. All of you.
Oh.
You're the one that brought this homoerotic energy today. You started
Yeah,
it.
Luca.
You mentioned
Good on you.
homoeroticism. Anyway.
You should know us by now.
It's been a pleasure. Next stream won't be in 2 weeks because that's New Year's Eve. And we're not doing that, so it'll probably be on the 14th of January. We will see.
I think one of your presents just arrived in.
It did. I was going to mention it, but there didn't seem to be a point where I could. I love it.
And on that bombshell.
Bombshell. Out of curiosity, what is it? What is it, Dylan?
It is a deck of cards, but it is in the Iliad. It's in the form of the Iliad.
What a nerd.
Yeah, boy.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
holidays.
Happy holiday.